Hello and welcome, my Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Welcome to our 8-card draw. What do we need? Shadow read for this full moon in Aquarius to new moon in Virgo, August 2023. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Not bad, it's just spelled that way. I am a professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions. Since 1998, 25 years in service at the time of this recording. I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. It's in chakra chapters. There's a Kindle version if you would like to preview it for free and see which graces are in each of these chakras. There are chakras in this read, that's why I mentioned it. But the Kindle version, it's clean, it's pristino, it's just fine. But it doesn't hold a candle to the original PDF that's available on patreon.com/drawing the circle. I love my Patreon so very, very much. Some of my subscribers have access to the original PDF. You can buy it in our shop now. We've got a digital shop over there. They're so cool, Patreon. All of my subscribers, however, get 3 benefits in common. Number 1, they get a daily check-in with me pretty much every single morning when I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream link. They chat with me about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, and the spiritual implications of said astrological weather, full moons, Sabbats, new moons, all of that. It's a lot of fun for me and a lot of fun for them. Second benefit, they all have in common access to all of the extended readings, all the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. There are a lot of them. They're juggernauts, they're timeless, and they are all relationship, soul contract based. Love that they have access to those. You can pay per view on Vimeo on demand if you like, but all of them get that as long as they're subscribers. Third benefit they get, significant, extensive discount on private sessions with me, spiritual counseling, and readings. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, which I believe is that way. And I love it. We also have some really cool stuff going on. 7-day free trials for seekers and humans. Our first 2 levels of subscription, and they would certainly get the daily check-ins and the extended readings, but they want the extended, the extensive discount on private sessions. Wait till day 8. That's for subscribers, and I love it. I dig it. And we got lots of Pisces over there. Howdy, neighbor. My fishy family, my mer people over there. Having such a good time. We're doing classes and workshops for different levels of subscription. It's just really cool. So if you feel so intuitively drawn, Pisces, that you are, and I am a Pisces moon, 8th house in Scorpio. Yeah, that's fun. Born this way. Come click the link and check it out and come play channel on Patreon. The Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. You can just call me Mal. You just call me Mal. I hope you're all well. My fishy family, my mer people. Let's get down to business with some explanation for the new fishies and their cross-watchers, and then we'll get down into the divination. Feel free to jump ahead if you like, but we are going to talk about the astrology of this 2-week period, because this is a shadow read from the full moon in Aquarius to new moon in Virgo, our opposite sign, in August 2023. So welcome if you are new to me and my channel and these 8-card draws. An 8-card draw is just 1 card from 8 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about anything in particular, but in this case, we are fine-tuning it for a 2-week period, a waning moon from full to new, the releasing, the letting go, the transforming, the surrender, Dorothy, surrender, the alchemy, from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, removing the 3 atoms in between lead and gold to travel a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser, more golden timeline over a 2-week period. Let's look at this astrological weather, because it's a little tricky this time. Usually is, though, astrology being what it is. I have it written down. I am a Virgo sun sign, so, you know, at least I got the deets covered here. Let's talk about it. Full moon in Aquarius, Tuesday, August 1st, Lamas, Luchnesad, Loaf Mass, proper. That's like the official day, usually the 1st or the 2nd. A full moon on a high holy day, Lammas Lughnasadh, is midsummer. It's in between summer solstice and autumnal equinox. I almost said vernal equinox. So literally halfway through the summer. I know. No. Don't let it in. And that's at 2:32 p.m. actually, full moon on Tuesday, August 1st. And when the moon rides at her peak, then ye hearts desire seek, thank you, Doreen Valiente. But then get ready to release, let go, transform, surrender, make room, weed the garden for the new moon that is coming on Wednesday, August 16th. This is a little tricky, though. New moon and void, of course, at the same time, Wednesday, August 16th, 5:38 a.m. Eastern. I'm not going to be up for that anyway. I mean, awake. I would be up for it if it wasn't void, of course. And if you can wait till 7:14 p.m. when it goes into Virgo, your opposite sign, but complementary opposite, mutable water Pisces to mutable earth Virgo. I was born on a full moon that way. Then you're good to go. And that it's on a Wednesday, the day of Mercury, with Virgo ruled by Mercury. I think that's it's going to be a nice evening, at least, to plant some seeds and help them grow. And I do the 5-card draw, beautiful, beautiful reads for those two. So you might want to check that out. Now, in between those two dates, there's one thing that's really lovely, and there's one thing that's kind of So let's look at this. As I said, Lughnasadh, Lammas, Loafmas, different traditions have called it different things. It's pretty much midsummer, not to be confused with the night dream. The day proper, as we said, is usually August 1st or 2nd, depending on tradition. But we're looking at the astrological cross quarter of Lughnasadh, which is when the sun is at 15 degrees Leo, halfway through the sign of Leo. That happens Monday, August 7th. So I do the public stuff on the 1st, 2nd, and then I do my own private stuff. I hit it more. I see detail, Virgo, right? I'm like, that's when I do my own personal stuff. And there's lots of stuff on the channel talking about Lughnasadh and Lammas and all of that. And that happens on Monday, August 7th. By the way, if I didn't say, that was the nice one. Here's the not so nice one, but helpful, I suppose, to know. Chiron, the asteroid, the wounded healer, it's in your chart somewhere, but it is retrograde at the time of this recording in the sign of Aries. Womp womp. Yeah, inner child stuff, childhood trauma, first house, ego, personality, the sense of self, and all of that. Ugh. And guess when it goes direct? December 23rd. Happy holidays. But it could be if you do the shadow work, if you do the releasing, the letting go, the healing. Chiron, the wounded healer, if you look it up astrologically, I also recommend you look it up mythologically, because he was a centaur and a teacher of heroes like Heracles and Jason of the Argonauts and Achilles. And I highly recommend the work of Madeline Miller, Circe, and Song of Achilles. She speaks rather highly of Chiron in those stories. It just touched my heart. So I guess that's it. I mean, in terms of the astrological information, except to say that it is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do check your other signs. I do. I write down my 8-card draws and my 5-card draws, waning and waxing, and apply them, and they are working for me. So I'm going to keep doing that. Cross watchers, you have the opportunity to help the Piscean you are cross-watching for do their shadow work, release, let go, living a more happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser life, shifting to a more golden rather than leaded timeline, what I like to call the golden timeline of this lifetime, fulfilling our sacred contracts in the divine plan for permanently peaceful, people-populated paradise, planet Earth, because I do love alliteration. It helps me remember it, that's for sure. And you'll be helping all of the Pisces cross-watchers by doing so, particularly with our last card down, a Macon healing mantra, because if one of us heals, all of us heals little bit by little bit. And remember, Pisces, you can put this off, you can delay if you like, but those last 3 days before new moon is called dark moon and balsamic moon, and that's when it sneaks up on you, a little shadow possession. You can go from dolphin to shark in the blink of an eye because somebody looked at you the wrong way. This is perhaps a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way of doing all of this. So, Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I promise I will do my best to help anyone shift to a more golden timeline, because we're going to have a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world if one person at a time, helping each other do this, do let go, release. I just think that's a good way to go forward, and to each their own. So let's do this. The shift from the explanation, which I'm glad to do for the new Pisces and cross-watchers, to the divination I'm born to do in this life. Born on a full moon, Pisces moon, 8th house, good gods. The shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. So let's go there. I'm ready. Please take a nice deep breath. Just checking. Please take a nice deep breath. Here we go. Last read of the series. Still point. Pantheonic override. Using the Caroline Mace archetype cards. That's MYSS. She's a PhD, author of Sacred Contracts, Anatomy of the Spirit, Entering the Castle, Defy Gravity, Beloved Pantheons of the Divine. One card in clarity from the Caroline Mace archetype cards, indicating the shadow work, the soul power, to be alchemized from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, removing those three obstacles in between lead and gold on the periodic table, symbolically speaking. What is the soul pattern? The soul power, the shadow work indicated for the Pisces and their cross-watchers this full to new. The Seeker, wisdom family archetypes of the 9 different families. I like the Seeker, much more of a seeker than a student. That's also a member of the wisdom family. Written on the card is the shadow attribute and the light attribute. I call that lead, that gold, and we're all somewhere in process. You can have this archetype a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You might be dealing with someone who has it a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It's still your alchemy to do. So let's look at this. The lead, inability to commit to a path once found. Now, come on, Pisces. Not as bad as Geminis, but, we're known for it. It's like, oh, I love it. What else you got, right? Depending on what's required. But the light attribute, I love this. I have this big time. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are, because there is no truth, there is no healing without truth. Liars don't heal and healers don't lie. And the moment a healer starts lying, they're not really healing, right? You need reality. You need to at least be honest about what you are thinking and feeling. So I relate to that. I am a seeker. I'm a horrible student. I'm a brilliant teacher. Why? Because I'm a seeker. So, let's see what that's about. We're going to get, this is in the 8th chakra, right? Hovering over the head. Anatomy of the Spirit, Caroline Mace. That's where I learned about the 8th chakra and the power that it has over, literally over all the other chakras underneath it, shifting what we attract and repel in the electromagnetic field for each chakra. So we have the opportunity to no longer delay what cannot be prevented, and I would like to stop reincarnating on this planet, or at least this level of the illusion of separation. Big universe, too. Gotta be something else out there. So, let's get the next 4 chakras down with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, Feminist Goddess deck by Fiona Morgan, to get the internal, the feminine energy, the goddess energy, and throat chakra minimum, free will, choice, chew, spit, swallow, delay or not, this alchemy for the Pisces collective. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon my beloved goddesses of water, the sign of Pisces and powers of the West, please, beloved aquatic goddesses of mutable water, one card in clarity for us Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video, drawn to this reading. What do we need to be aware of? Internal, heart, third eye, crown dynamic to alchemize the seeker, this full to new. Uh-oh. Pele, the volcano. Something's been building up over time and you're ready to blow. Baby, I'm ready to blow. Republica, right? It used to be my alarm in the morning. Look, Pele, a whole lore there about Pele, the volcano in Hawaii. Don't take the rocks. I'll tell you that. Look that one up. People go through horrible things when they take stones. Was it Haleakala, I think? Haleakala crater as well as Pele. Just leave the rocks where they are. But, the 5 of flames. which would be the Five of Wands, but internal could very much be you're chewing on something and ready to say it or ready to do it. Throat chakra, element of fire. But whether you're spitting this out, which would be ba-boom, right? A 5, a number of change, right? Like the pentacle, right? Fire, earth, air, water, spirit creates change. It's sort of the point of it as a magical focus. But this is perhaps something that's been in your belly, fire in your belly, that's ready to come up and out, not like vomiting, but to express yourself, particularly for a seeker, right? It's a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. That is a big choice. And if you have been lied to, there could be some anger, some rage, or better word for that, passion, right? Because passion, crimes of passion, as well as, you know, the fruit. I don't know. Play with the word. It's minor arcana. It will pass, but it's how you cope with that, right? So again, I'm just going to say it again. Healers don't lie and liars don't heal. So be careful that you're being very, very truthful with yourself about what's going on in the internal world while you hunger and seek for truth. Let's get the lower 3 chakras, the masculine dynamic with the mythic tarot, outside looking in at us, or us looking outside, looking at people, places, and things in the world. Lower 3 chakras show us the power of what's going on in our relationships in the world, including our relationship to ourselves in the solar plexus. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. My God's override. As I call upon my gods of water, the sign of Pisces, powers of the West, please, beloved gods of mutable water. One card in clarity for us Pisces, collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, please. What is it we need to be aware of outside in, inside out, relationships in the physical world to alchemize the seeker? This of full to new, August 2023. Ace of Cups. Uh-oh, Aphrodite, sweet and flighty, hanging out in her see-through nightie, beachside with a really big cocktail, the Ace of Cups, the seed of something, whether this is coming towards you or coming from you in a general read. I could see where if somebody's offering a cup of love and, you want to know the truth in this situation, your desire to know that could be at maximum capacity. Now, I will say the Ace of Cups is a seed. All of them are, right? It's the cup of true love. No, it's the seed, perhaps, of true love. But, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. So, maybe this is about learning about the truth of love or true love. Healed third eye, healed heart chakra, with the throat chakra making the most wisest, loving, empowered decisions as possible. For a shadow read, I would certainly say the heat aspect of alchemy is here. Alchemy takes time, pressure, and heat. But to alchemize illusion to truth is what this might be about, particularly if you have been lied to before in any sort of love or emotional situation. Something new comes along, any of that unprocessed lead comes up, and it can possess us, what's called shadow possession. So to work on this a little bit every day might be good. I mean, believe me, I get lots of offers. I don't necessarily call it romantically. But if my gut says no, the answer is no. And if they're lying to me, I am a Sigma empath. I will feel if you are, I wasn't always. I always was, I just didn't trust it. Now I do. If I feel there's some shame in your game, my guides will tell me if my gut doesn't. So I would say really pay attention to your solar plexus, right? The ace, right? In that there, it could be in the other ones as well. But Pisces, it will tell you if you're about to violate your own honor code, your own boundaries, or if someone else is about to, right? If you're being lied to. And you can always ask your second chakra just silently when the person's talking or think about them, whatever. And you say, is this person lying to me? And the root chakra will either go, or it grunts and it's visceral, right? Second chakra, one-on-one relationship like an umbilical cord. I know my shit, Pisces, Reese's Pisces. Let's look at how to remove some of these obstacles here. The chakras are on the table. Let's turn to, yeah, we got 2 healing systems, Carolyn Mace and Matt Kahn healing mantra, 2 tarot decks are done. We got 4 oracles here in between. So let's remove some obstacles with the Whispers of Lord Ganesh, the Hindu elephant-headed god of success, prosperity, and remover of obstacles, who I've had a long-term relationship with since I started the company and studied with the Ashaya monks, Ishaya. You should check them out. You could if you wanted. Let's ask them. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh, the room got quiet. Ganesh override. As I call upon the beloved Lord Ganesh, God of success, prosperity, and remover of obstacles, please, beloved one, what is your guidance, your grace, your wisdom, your wise oracle message to help us Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading? Alchemize the Seeker in the 8th, Pele on the inner, Ace of Cups on the outer, because the next one who lies to me to my face, I don't know. I might just have to rip them to shreds psychically this full to new. Kidding, but not really. Clear your energy. That sounds wise as can be, and perfect for a shadow read. By the way, he does have an axe. Okay, so that's what I mean. I kind of felt that one before it hit the table, huh? Yeah, no, don't lie to me. Just don't. Just don't. I know so many truth spells. I mean, so many. If you lie, you die. No, Nanette. But lies be shown, truth be known. Yeah, do it in like Verbis Diablo tone of voice. Little Penny Dreadful goes a very long way with that one. Trust me, oh, it's so much fun watching them explode sometimes. Sometimes, mostly, clear your energy. Move through your fears to bring change. Okay. Ganesha is clearing the obstacles that have been impeding your progress. Gee, like them 3 atoms or something. Removal of these obstacles will bring a shift in consciousness. With destruction comes creation, just like volcanic ash. All of that destruction of the explosion. Really think about all that mineral ash in the Pacific Islands, just as one example, right? It's all the delicious fruit and all of it's just so abundant, right? With destruction comes creation. Embrace the opportunity to change and move into a positive phase of freedom. You will undergo a major shift, whether it is in your spirituality or personal life. A key life change is around the corner. It is time to move out of your comfort zone. This is very much a shadow read. No doubt you are aware of some of the challenges that lie before you. But keep in mind that some of them may be on a more subtle or subconscious level. And Pisces, we are the collective unconscious, right? So we're feeling it. We may just not always know what it is. Be careful of assumptions. Seek truth. There's always a higher truth. There's always a higher truth. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles, whether in your professional or personal life. I think both can be true. The right outlook can go a long way supporting you through challenging times. I mean, just the Chiron retrograde alone. One of the many daily challenges is clearing unwanted lower vibrational energies from within your physical body, your aura, and your personal environment. How do you cleanse and balance your energy in order to align with your divine power? I do prayer and meditation and Wim Hof breathwork and Ho'oponopono and sea salt baths because I'm a professional witch. I've been doing it for a while. But you always got to upgrade, right? If it worked once, doesn't mean it works forever. No need to get dogmatic about this stuff. There's always a new way, because there's always a higher truth. You may choose to balance your chakra energy centers by taking a much-needed break or stepping outside for fresh air. Hello, I work from home. Consider taking a sea salt bath. Ding, 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 Pisces. And also use some incense or white sage. Got them both. Or essential oils such as lavender, clove, or basil to clear your home. I love basil oil. It is my #1 magic love herb. Regular meditation will provide the stillness needed to ensure you clearly hear messages that are given to you, and will also assist in bringing a greater sense of calm to your life. This is how I live my life. I'm feeling a little naked in this reading. Remember to call on Ganesh. Ask him to walk alongside you and show you what would benefit from clearing away. I like that, and I talk to him all the time. So he's part of my pantheons of the divine, as I like to call him. So definitely a shadow read here, but I'm feeling like the shadow read is on the inner here, because like I said, it could be subconscious. Technically, heart, third eye crown is the subconscious mind. Conscious mind is lower 3 chakras, what you're aware of in the world, give or take. So, very, very powerful here, but I do feel like a message, possibly, an Ace of Cups is going to trigger this, and it may not be the person's fault if they are telling the truth and you react, right? It could be anything like that. Halfway through, though, I love, my guides are amazing. They're like, this time we're changing the 8 card draws because we are doing animal with the Divine Animals Oracle, vegetable with the Magical Herb Oracle, and mineral with the Crystal Oracle. They just suggested it. I think I might have started it in the Path of True Love extended reads that I'm not even halfway through. No, I am halfway through on that. I'll get to those when these are done. But for now, let's talk to the spirit animals and totems and see who's here to help and what they say. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As those waves roll in. Totemic override. As I call upon the spirit animals and totems. For us Piscean collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and our crosswatchers watching this video, drawn to this reading, who walks with us, who swims with us, who flies with us, who crawls with us, offering us the guidance, the grace, the loving, wise, powerful oracle message to help us alchemize the seeker from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, fear to love, illusion to truth, this full to new. You flying fox, you fruit bat, you kindness. Good. Good. Let's be kind on ourselves. Please, a little kindness goes such a long way by contrast of what's happening on planet Earth and has been for quite a while. This is also about fertility, because flying foxes eat a lot of fruit, being fruit bats, and they guano all over the place, just inspiring new seeds take root. Bat! I'm a big appreciator of Nandor and what we do in the shadows. If you're not watching, what are you doing with your life? He was shirtless this past episode. So hot. I'm sure he's married to a lovely partner and has wonderful children, and I'm under contract not to destroy any more marriages in this life. Whoopsie. Hey, it's all contracted. What is this? Card number 42 or card number 12? That's a card, it's number 12. It looked like a 42. Oh, you kids and your fancy fonts. Card number 12. This is what makes the readings take so long. If they would just make the numbers clear. But no. Fruit bat, you flying fox. Kindness is the key word. Choose kindness, which isn't always the easy way. Why? When you could blow them up with a black candle? Why not? Oh, well, live in loins. Kindness will always be repaid. Consider others in your decisions, especially with those with less power than you. Pretty powerful witch, folks. Repay your debts. Spread the seeds of goodwill and your fortune will grow. Well, that's good. That's really saying be more dolphin than shark. But, you know, don't act on anything. If you're in shark mode, I'd go there. You know, it's a Pisces thing. Though technically neither one of those are fish, but whatever. Let's read the magic. Fruit bats are a vital part of the ecosystem, ensuring seeds are spread and fertility of the land is secured. The energy here is one of fertility and plentifulness. Invite flying fox energy into your workings when you wish to invoke more kindness or fertility. As long as they don't come in the house, I'm okay with it. I don't think there are any of those on Long Island. You never know, though. They could be visiting, you know. the grove, the pines, lots of fruit bats flying around here. Blessed be. I've dated most of them. So let's go from animal to vegetable with our newest member of the Drawing the Circle Productions divinatory team, The Magical Herb Oracle by Sherilyn Darcy and Deer Dandy. That's D-E-E-R Dandy. She's the illustrator. Only the oracular meaning. There's a lot of info in here, like magical applications and potions and stuff. But this, as well as the Crystal Oracle, are under the auspices of my Archangel, Archangel Ariel, and you'll hear why in the prayer if you don't already know. Please take a nice deep breath. I love her so much. Still point. And no, she's not a mermaid. Ariel. Override. Oh. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the magical herb as well as the crystal oracle. Please, beloved Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of wealth, Archangel of nature, what is your guidance, your grace, your loving, wise, empowered oracle message to help us Piscean collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and our cross watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading, alchemize the seeker archetype in the 8th, this full to new. Detox coming at you with a slow verse. Somebody else got this. Who else got this? That's why I write them down. Because I like to know. I like to see patterns, but I can't see it right now. It's in there somewhere. You know, I'm not looking at all of that right now. Come on, where are you, Detox? Probably with Willem. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. And Alaska, dandelion. Oh, Archangel of Lion gave us a dandelion. And that's sweet. Card number 16. Now, easy enough to find. I mean, come on, you can find dandelion tea and all this stuff. It's really good for your liver. So if you got any solar plexus stuff going on, but do be careful with herbal, potable herbal stuff in general, right? Make sure you get proper instruction, not just on what and when, but how much, just saying. So, Detox, perfect. X, perfect for, I'm gonna have read you wrote you stuck in my head for the rest of the day, and I'm okay with it. The Oracle meaning. There is great power and vitality to be found in letting go. It is a shadow read. Your daily routine or something that you keep doing the same way needs to change. Well, clear your energy, right? For fertility, doing it with kindness, dealing with that 5 of flames on the inside. This feels like a way through. A far better future is promised if you will just let go and trust in the power of walking away. Now, walking away from who, from where, from what. There's a difference between walking away from something and walking into yourself for truth, right? For being really clear about who you are and what you feel about anything in particular. Room needs to be made for what you want to come into your life. This is certainly indicative, again, of the clear your energy from Lord Ganesh. New ideas, healing, and growth are just around the corner, but you need to release, cleanse, and be ready to accept, forgive, and forget. It's time to move on, and I think that might be what this Ace of Cups is the new beginning that's being offered to you, and you're like, I don't think I'm ready for this. I think if they so much as look at me the wrong way, I'm going to rip their fucking faces off because we're Pisces, right? And understand, we're also feeling that for all of humanity. We are the big empaths. I'm sorry, Scorpios and Cancers try and cope. But we are 12th house, the collective unconscious. We feel everybody's everything. And until we understand that and know what to do with it, it can be a little crazy making. So a hunger and a thirst for truth, very powerful here, so that we can release what is not inherently who we are. You know what's inherently who we are? Truth and love, because we are immortal souls that go from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. No gender, no political affiliation, none of that. We come in to play a role in essentially a video game called humanity on planet Earth so that we can awaken, right? So I love this. Do I love Detox? You're going to do the... Oh, try the Arise and Shine cleanse. Yeah, no, that's a 4-week program. You will never forget the bathroom experience alone. Oh, flush it, let it go. But I like that. And who doesn't need time to detox? So then, you know, you have a weekend away, you can do a retox. Maybe even some Botox, which I've managed to avoid in this lifetime. Can you imagine? Yeah, no, I've got my mom's DNA. Yeah, quarter Sicilian. I'm thrilled. So, yeah, we don't age in my family. It's not Nosferatu. It's just really, really good skincare and some DNA. Let's keep it light, folks, and let's use our last deck here, the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra. I cannot say enough about Matt Kahn. I almost said the Matt Contras, which sounds like a thing that happened in the 80s. The Matt Kahn trials. The mantra to help you do this. So, oh, I skipped one. See, I got all excited about the detox coming at us with a slow verse. And the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Look, if you have the stone indicated, use it, right? Any way that you like, but certainly as like a little reminder rock. If you don't have it, clear quartz does everything, but I put them in the same 4 pieces of jewelry, waxing and waning. My apologies. I got all excited about this read, and that's the truth. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Thank you, my beloved Archangel Ariel. Please, one card in clarity for us Pisces Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Suns, and Cross Watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading. This was almost a 7-card draw. Please, what is your guidance, your grace, your love, your wise, your powerful oracle message to help us Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and probably are very confused cross-watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading, helping us all alchemize the shadow light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to health, fear to love, illusion to truth, this full to new. Amethyst! Excellent. Come on, you have an amethyst, you're Pisces. Don't they give you one at birth? They should. It's very much, isn't that like one of the birthstones? I think it might be Aquarius, but you know. No offense. I'd rather be a Pisces moon. Amethyst. One would think it would be at the beginning, considering this is alphabetical. Ready? Keywords. Spirituality. Positive transformation. See, this is clearing us for something really good. It just is. And meditation, which has been a through line throughout most of these reads. You are being urged to embrace your shadow side. There we go. There we go. Take an inventory of all those aspects of yourself that you are afraid to show the world because you perceive them to be bad or inadequate or incredibly dangerous to set loose upon the world. Meditate on these qualities, acknowledge them, see how they serve both you and others, then love them and bring them into your heart. That's the alchemy. It's just lead that is screaming for our attention to be alchemized into gold. When you realize that every aspect of you serves a purpose, there will be no need to deny half of who you are. Just be yourself and understand that there's nothing in your life to fix. There are simply aspects of yourself yearning to be embraced and loved. And that's Matt Kahn, our next card down. Whatever arises, love that. Brilliant work. He's amazing. Stylistically, we could not be more different, right? But we're both on the same mission, just we call it different things. And he is definitely West Coast and I'm definitely East Coast. Yeah, right? Look what I'm wearing. This is a time of profound change, a time of positive transformation, which will have a lasting impact on every area of your life, and to some degree on those around you. Yeah, particularly when we're like, oh no, I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and if I blow up as a result, that's on me, right? So I lied to you. Ba-boom. Well, you're going to have to give me at least 48 hours to feel that fire rage through me. Regardless of what the situation, this is about taking the time for yourself to clear your energy, but you can't do it by denying what you feel, right? Feelings are not facts. I know I'm saying this to a water sign. I'm well aware that's dangerous territory, like a little shark fin just went across my third eye, right? But it's true. Our emotions, particularly if we are vibrational and or emotional empaths, I feel stuff from people around the corner all the time. I don't know who they are. I don't know why they're feeling what they're feeling. But I do take the time and go, what is this? I was fine 30 seconds ago. go into prayer, I go into meditation, I allow those voices to be heard, I give them love, sometimes by just putting my hand on my heart going, it's okay, I don't know either, right? And it moves through us like the element of water, element of emotion, right? You gotta let it out. And how much is drinking clear, healthy water part of any wise detox regime, etc., etc., etc. Now our last card down. The Macron Healing Mantra card. Let's ask the Ascended Masters. And then we'll put this all together in a blessed summation. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ascended Masters override. Using the Macron Healing Mantra deck, I call to the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly on behalf of all of us Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and crosswatchers who are watching this video, receiving this reading. You are well aware of how deeply we can feel and how crazy we can get when we are under an illusion, particularly one that we do not want to detox from, because it should be true even if it's not. That's called fantasy, and it's hard to heal in a fantasy. We need reality. So please, what is the guidance, the grace, the loving, wise, powerful message in the form of the perfect healing mantra for us Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, our poor crosswatchers watching this video? Draw into this reading to help us alchemize the Seeker in the 8th. Pele, 5 of Flames on the inner, Ace of Cups on the outer, clearing our energy to remove obstacles with the kindness and the fertility of the fruit bat, you flying frogs. Detoxing with Dandelion, and the positive transformation, the shadow work, meditation that comes with the Amethyst to make this really, really powerful for us. Happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser versions of ourselves, this full to new. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. I mean, that's true, but it's also the mantra. I am Leo rising, but I don't take myself that seriously. I'm intimidating enough. Can you imagine if I was all serious and shit? 24/7. Only when absolutely necessary. Uncovering confidence. You belong. Right? Let's just leave that. You belong. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. By the way, so is everybody else, so don't let it go to your fins. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. Yeah, no matter how shadow worky and dark things get, the truth, light is truth. We are truth. We are light at our core. It's the E that equals MC squared. We're not talking light versus darkness here in this case. There is no wavering on decisions or second guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously like a seeker. And that truth might be, I don't know, but I can learn. I can do this. I can take the journey, right? Knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion, right? So, think about the immune system. Nobody's immune system is perfect day one, right? You have to have antigens or germs or whatever come in so that the immune system can build, right? Kids that are raised in a sterile environment usually don't have the strongest immune system. I guess genetics has a lot to do with that too. But kids who are raised on farms, man, I've dated a lot of men who are raised on farms. They are strong, right? It's like you rub like a rusted horseshoe across them and they're fine, right? So this is always expanding, always growing. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and in the world. So look, with this, the only thing that I really see problematic here, and again, it depends on in a general reading how you're coming at this, is Pele. I mean, I love Pele. In a way, she is the great fertilizer, right? All of that volcanic mineral-rich ash, right? But for that to come up, you have to be somewhat confident knowing that this too shall pass. You've been on this planet more times than anyone could be aware of, right? Wait till your Akashic Records library card gets reactivated. Woo! woo, it's kind of fun at first, and it gets a little overwhelming as you realize you've been and done everything on this planet, usually as a Pisces, one of our last times around, hopefully. So just be careful and be very, very kind with yourself, and hopefully kind with others, because there's a wonderful transformation taking place, and what we want doesn't seem that far away. We might be in the last 9 yards of something here. So let's put this together in a blessamation, a combination of the word blessing and summation, in case you didn't catch that. It's a word we came up with on Patreon. After that, the reading essentially is done, but then we're going to talk about some cool stuff at the end, readings and Patreon, but sometimes other insights pop in while I do this, because I surrender my will to the divine on the regular when I do this work. Please take a nice deep breath. Unexpected nose whistle. Still point. Pantheonic override. And we end as we began. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for us Pisces collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, may we be blessed with all that we need to alchemize the shadow to light, the lead to gold, the pain to peace, the toxic to healthy, the fear to love, the illusion to truth, with the seeker in the 8th chakra, embracing our thirst for wisdom and truth wherever we are as we go through this 5 of flames, Pele, heart, throat, third eye, crown thing, which is going to very much have to be about what our choices are, how we manage, express that, deal with it, delay or prevent, because there probably is a new love opportunity or a new emotional opportunity that will probably trigger us. Could be somebody from the past returning, although walking away here with Detox, that could be too. Somebody could be coming in from the past, challenging our confidence, which we will uncover. So regardless of this Ace of Cups coming to or going from us, may Ganesh help us. May we remember to ask for his help, clearing our energy to remove the obstacles with the kindness and the fertility, because guano, right? It is shit, but it turns into fertilizer, just like volcanic ash there, as we take the wisdom of the dandelion to walk away, to detox, to release, to just let go and forgive, but not without due diligence, acknowledging how we feel, being truthful about how we feel. Because you can't heal what you deny is going on. And with the magic of amethyst for this personal, powerful, positive transformation through meditation, right? To find that stillness within, to rise up and see things from a higher point of view so that we can uncover confidence, because we are the missing pieces that complete the puzzle of the universe. And that missing puzzle is the one that people turn over the couch and dump out all the garbage bags looking for. So let's make it easy on them. May we be blessed with all we to heal, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to alchemize our personal shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, fear to love, illusion to truth, in service of something much greater, the truth, that there's only one of us here, and love conquers all, and love is who we are. For a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser life, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, while uncovering confidence. So let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. Underworld Catwalk, Janet Grace Alvarado. Thank you, Janet. I call her out. She did it for free. I'm gonna tell everyone I know about her. Did you like the music? I mean the reading. Hit the thumbs up. Help the other fishy families and their cross-finners find the video, because that's what algorithms do. I think that's how you say it. Algorithms or logorithms. I don't know, because we don't have them on Patreon at all. You sign up for one of my levels of subscription, you get everything on that level. It's just how I am. We've added some along the way. Seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, gods, goddesses is the top tier. They get everything but all of them. Daily check-ins, extended readings, there are a lot of them, and the extensive discount on private sessions, spiritual counseling, and readings with me. I love me some Patreon. Remember, we have 2 7-day free trials for Seeker and Human if you would like to dip a toe, but buyer beware. Everyone who has done a free trial stayed on as a subscriber. Why? Because I know what I'm doing for the most part, when I know what I'm doing, and I do what I love, and I love what I do. And as a Pisces moon, that is essential for my psychic survival. let alone just day to day, right? So if you feel so drawn, come check us out. Come Patreon on Patreon. We got a shop there too. If you want to go shop, you can follow us without even subscribing. You get the public content, so do check it out. I love it. And if you find yourself needing some creative support, I highly recommend it as a creator. But if you want to book me for one of them private readings with or without the intervention of Patreon, there's a link in the description box. Booking private sessions with Mal, the video I made for the 25th anniversary, May 1st, 2023, when I changed my prices for the first time in 25 years. Explains everything in there. How to reach out to me, what's involved, spiritual counseling, readings, Zoom record in person if I gotta travel, and I have never turned anybody away because of lack of finances. I say it over and over and over again in that video. My mom likes it and it makes me laugh, so we're keeping it. I probably won't raise my prices for another 25 years, but we'll see how that goes. Or you could just go to my website if you like, drawingthecircle.com. There's a store button. You click on that, it takes you to the store. Who knew? And you'll see reading packages and spiritual counseling, as well as a lot of other digital media there. And a lot of that digital media is also available on Patreon. I made it a little bit cheaper if you want to know for sure. Yeah, book me if you need. The more of us that can really help each other through this, the better this world is going to be. So I am really going to take this to heart and soul to do some detox, to do some clearing, to do some letting go with this last particular read for my Pisces moon. So hang in there. I believe in you. I believe in us. We are the elders of the zodiac, and we have immense power and access to the full power of the collective unconscious, but you know, little by little. It's a pretty deep dive. So hang in there. I love you. I believe in you. You can do this. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Heal. Hail. Farewell. Mwah. And blessed, blessed be.